Okay, so I penciled in the beard right here, how I want that to go. And I've started to pencil in the lower part of the tree, so I'm going to go ahead and start working on that part right now. That glue, by the way, held that pretty good right here. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but this cottonwood bark sometimes has cracks that run from here all the way up through it, like into here. You can see this one right here. I might have to add just a little bit of glue to keep that one from getting any worse. Okay, so okay. So I'm just going to follow that up, those lines that I put in with the knife, like that. And a little bit more underneath the arm like that. So the idea here is just to start undercutting. Looks like I hit a piece that just lifted up right there. So I'm going to go a little deeper right in here, make up for it. Okay, that's going along pretty good. A little bit of undercutting in here. Okay, so what I think I'll do is just keep doing this all the way up, taking my time, shaping out these pine boughs, and generally just working my way right up. Okay, so I'm not going to make you folks kind of watch through all of this, but I'm just going to keep undercutting until I get all the way up to the top. And do a little bit more penciling in, shaping, and just kind of follow this all the way to the top. Okay, this is where I'm at. I just finished getting all of this carved out and undercutting. So the next step is just kind of looking at it and seeing what I need to do. I can see that over here I've got a little bit that's got to come in. See if we can pop this piece out, give it a little more. There we go. 3-dimension. And I've got to separate this a little bit in the top here. So to do that, I think I'll do a stop cut right in here like that. And same thing on this side. Come in here like this. Just pop it out a little bit. You don't want to get too distant with some of this stuff and thin, especially when you're carving with cottonwood bark, because it'll bust off faster than you can blink an eye. So you want to stay kind of chunky with this cottonwood bark. It's a good wood to carve, but you don't want to get too thin with it. About like that. That's kind of nice. Take this off. Looking pretty good. Okay, so what am I going to do with the top of this cap? I could put, let's kind of think about this. Could do it like a little round ball on the end like that. That might look nice. Looking for the right tool. I think this will work. Get a little bit, I don't want to get it too thin. Just define that line with this. Okay. And you could do, you know, of course, anything that you want. You could just leave it a point on the end. You could give it a point, and then you could make it fold over a little bit. Define this just a little bit. That's about as thin as I want to get there with that. Okay, so decisions. So do I want to put a little bit of a fur cuff here like that? That might be nice. A little extra. To charge extra for that. And it's pretty much obviously whatever you'd like to do. But a fur cuff does look nice. Have a light touch with the knife. There. Looks nice. as well undercut this a little bit. It's all the details. Okay, Santa, coming along nice. Not a bad thing to do on a hot day. A little bit of carving inside, nice and cool. Get that yard work done in the morning. Just as it gets hot, pop inside and do a little carving. Can't beat that. A little more undercutting over here. Right. Okay. Let's see what we can do with that tree. And I've got this number 11 by 1/8 gouge. Let's kind of see what we can do on these. That looks better. Using different gouges is kind of nice on these boughs. You can go a little bit more like that. Give it a little texture. Without a lot of work. You know, and I do sell my carvings, but I don't rush them because I do enjoy the carving, and that's why I do it the way I like it. You know, just take a little time, do some extra things to make the carving stand out. Don't rush it. I always stand back and I look at the carving and I'm thinking, what else can I do that's going to make this stand out? Maybe like I added the cuffs, do a little detail on this tree. Take some time when you see something that needs a little work. Not in a rush. Nine times out of 10, these little Santas are probably going to outlive the carver. So, just take your time. I think that looks a little better on that tree. Not so bad. Okay, that beard. What are we gonna do with this beard? Something like that. All right. Down here, I think I might notch this a little bit more. Maybe I'll do a little undercut too.